Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to today's Golden Lady Dutch softball game between the Lady Dutch and the Boston Spa Scotties. I'm Sean Cunningham. The game has just started. Strike just delivered. Alyssa Berg on the mound for the Lady Dutch. And a line drive hit foul. Berg with a 2-2 count to McMahon. And it's in there for strike 3. First batter of the game down for Boston Spa. It's Berg with the strikeout. Now batting for Boston Spa is Russell. That first pitch is outside for a ball. Count is 1-0. Chopped on the ground, too short. Throw on to first is in time. Out number 2. So 2 quick and easy outs for Berg. Batter comes up. First pitch is upstairs for a ball, 1-0. Curveball in there, 1-1. Now the count to Gold. Very nice pitch there from Berg. 1-1 is chopped foul near third base. Count 1-2. Here's the pitch. Fouled back behind the screen. Count remains 1-2 to Gold. One, 2. High and outside. Count now 2-2. 2-2. High fly ball into center field. And it's caught by Ciccarelli. And that will end the top of the first inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, no one left on base. And Boston Spa with 0. Lady Dutch coming to bat in a few minutes. Welcome to the bottom of the first inning here in Gilderland. Michelle Topatsis leads off for the Lady Dutch. Takes the ball outside on the first pitch. Count 1-0. Topatsis, the second baseman for the Lady Dutch, takes another pitch outside for a ball. Now 2-0. Strike one. Just cut the outside corner. Count now 2-1. Two one. In there for a strike once again. Another pitch cut the outside corner. Count 2-2 to Topaltsis. 2-2. Upstairs, ball 3, full count. The 3-2. Grounded on to second, throw to first in time, and Topaltsis is out. First out for Kirsch, pitcher for Boston Spa. Up next is Sheen, the third baseman for the Lady Dutch. Takes the first pitch outside for a ball. Count once again starts at 1-0. 1-0 is hit. Popped in the air, and just barely making the catch there is Kirsch for the second out on the pop-up. And now next up will be the pitcher, Alyssa Berg. First pitch is outside for a ball, count 1-0. 1-0 pitch, hit on the ground once again to short. Throw on the first is in time and an easy inning for Kirsch. And that is the bottom of the first inning. No runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left on. We'll come back at the top of the second inning right after this. Welcome back, everybody. Getting started with the top of the second here. As the catcher style for Boston Spa is first one up. She takes a strike on the first pitch from Alyssa Berg. Count is 0-1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. In there for a strike once again. Count now 0-2 to 2 quick strikes from Berg. Style in a bit of a hole here. The first at bat of the inning. The 0-2. Outside. Count is now 1-2. And it's grounded to third, and it's foul. High fly ball in the left. And that one is going to drop into foul territory. As Angelina Style, one of the captains for Boston Spa, and she hits a ground ball to short. Throw on to first. Just gets her. And that is the first out of the second inning. Now up is the pitcher, Lauren Kirsch, number 12. First pitch is in for a ball, 1-0. As both Kirsch and Berg have pitched hitless games so far. Both had 1, 2, 3 innings in the first, as Kirsch fouls that one back. Count 1-1. Here it is. Swung on and miss. Strike 2. Good pitch there from Berg. The 1-2 pitch. Outside, off of the glove of Jess Saravillo. Count now even at 2. Lined, and that's a base hit in the left field. So that's the first hit of the game for Boston Spa. Kirsch gets on to start. Now up is Paige Davis, number 22. Playing at third base today for Boston Spa. Outside for a ball on the first pitch, 1-0. Chopped to short. There's one, and they will not get the double play, as Davis grounds into a force out, reaches first. Kirsch is out. So now 2 outs in the inning. Now up is number 17, Caroline Surkowski. First pitch is taken outside. Nice pitch there from Berg as Surkowski swings and misses. Count now 1-1. 1-1 from Berg is hit foul. Count 1-2.
Pretty much as soon as there's contact, it's tricky. And then in between batters, you can go to Sam and Nick. All right.
1-2 pitch. Chopped on the ground. And it's hit foul. On the outside corner, no good though. Count now 2-2 to Sierakowski. Some good pitches being thrown in this at bat by Berg. Fouled off again. That might have gotten Sierakowski in the ankle. And she'll get back in the batter's box, though. Two-two. And that's hit foul again. Good at bat here by Sierakowski. Two-two. Just missed. And now it's a full count. Very crucial pitch coming up here for Berg. 3-2. Swung on and missed. Struck her out. And Berg gets out of the inning. And so no runs, 1 hit, no errors, 1 left on. And we are still scoreless as we head into the bottom of the 2nd inning. Lady Dutch coming up to bat. Welcome back to the bottom of the 2nd inning. Riley Sullivan leading off for the Lady Dutch. Takes the first pitch outside from Lauren Kirsch. And the 1-0 pitch almost was in there, looked like, but it's called a ball, 2-0. So Sullivan, the first baseman today for Lady Dutch, and she hits it in the air, and it goes foul down the right field line. So now count 2-1.
Should Nick follow the ball or the person?
2-1 pitch. It's once again cut and hit foul by Sullivan. Count now 2-2.
You are live. Does that look good? Okay.
2-2 pitch. Outside, count 3-2, full count for Sullivan. Started off the at-bat with 2 consecutive balls. And struck her out looking. Kirsch gets the out, and Sullivan's down on strikes to start the bottom of the second. Now up for the Lady Dutch is the designated hitter, number 5, Lauren Paul. Her first at-bat of the day. First pitch is in for a ball, 1-0. The 1-0 pitch, that's in the dirt, count now 2-0. Good start to the at-bat for Paul. 2-0 pitch, that's in there for a strike this time. Count now 2-1 to Paul. 2-1, one on a missed. Count now even at 2. Good pitch right there from Kirsch. 2-2 pitch. Ticked back to the screen. Count remains 2-2 on the foul ball.
Alright, I got it. No, don't use it. I'm not gonna. I'm just saying that I have it.
2-2. Once again, ticked foul. Count remains even at 2. Alright. 2-2 pitch. Outside, barely full count. Kirsch looked like she wanted that one, but the umpire didn't give it to her. And it's fouled off once again. Very good at bat here by Paul. Reached 8 pitches so far in the at bat, and the 9th pitch is also fouled back. 10th pitch of the at-bat is now upcoming for Lauren Paul. And here it is. High fly ball into center field. That ball is going to drop for a base hit. And Paul, with a very good at-bat, reaches first with the first hit of the day for the Lady Dutch. So 10 pitches, all it took for that first hit of the game. And now up for the Lady Dutch is Kendall Rafferty, the left fielder. First pitch is in for a ball, 1-0. And that ball is lined to short. Dive back to first. And Paul is doubled off at first, and that is going to end the inning. So no runs, 1 hit, no errors, no one left on. And we go to the top of the third with the score at 0-0. Welcome everybody to the top of the third inning between the Lady Dutch and Boston Spa. As Allison Scambatti for Boston Spa will get it started. At second base for the Scotties today. First pitch from Berg is off the glove of Saravillo. Next pitch, swung on and missed. And that's a strike to Scambatti. Good pitch there from Berg. Count 0-2. Oh-2 pitch. High pitch there, 1-2 now the count. One-two pitch is hit on the ground to third. Throw on to first is in time. And that is the first out of the inning. Coming up now is Caitlin Hilko, number 2. First pitch is in there for a ball, I believe. Count 1-0. Pitch also in for a ball, 2-0. Pitch. That one is swung on and missed. Strike one. Now count is 2-1. Two-one pitch. It's upstairs for a ball. Count now 3-1. 3-1 pitch is hit in the air. And that is going to drop for a base hit in the left field. So Hilko with a base hit. That's the second hit of the game for Boston Spa. Now we're back up to the top of the order with Megan McMahon, the first baseman. And she fouls off the first pitch. Count is 0-1. It's one down so far in the third inning. 0-1 pitch. Squares to bunt, misses, throw down to second. And safe at second is Hilko. So stolen base for her. So that will reduce the chance of a double play happening here. Now Saravillo going out to the mound. So the bunt missed from McMahon. That was a strike, so the count is now 0-2. Now time is called. Here's the 0-2 to McMahon. Hilko was thinking about taking off once again. As the pitch was delivered, it was called for a ball. Count 1-2. The 1-2 pitch is lined into right field, a base hit. Hilko is rounding third. She will score. And going to third now is McMahon. And she is in with an RBI triple, in Boston Spa draws first blood here today. They lead 1-0. So a stand-up triple for Megan McMahon. Gets the first run on the board. And now up is Taylor Russell, and she grounds one. And that's also a base hit. That will score McMahon. And now it's 2-0 Boston Spa's 2 straight hits have driven in 2 straight runs. Boston Spa having fun here in the third. As first pitch is outside from Berg to Anna Gold, the 3-hitter for Boston Spa. Shortstop for today. It's a pitch. That's outside. Count now 2-0. 2-0 pitch coming. And that one's lined in the air. And it will be caught out in center field. So that is the second out of the inning. One that is very much needed. Catch is made by Ciccarelli, and there's a ground ball to third. Throw on to first will be in time, and that will do it for the top of the third. But Boston Spa picks up the first 2 runs of the game, and they will head into the bottom of the third with a 2-0 lead. Welcome everybody to the bottom of the third inning as Ciccarelli leads off with a base hit into left field. And that's a very good start for the Lady Duchess. And Ciccarelli, center fielder, made the second out of the third inning. Gets on the first pitch for the Lady Dutch. And they could be starting something up here to start the third. Now up is Colette Cohen, the shortstop, batting 8th. And that is in there for strike 1 from Lauren Kirsch. 0-1. That's hit on the ground, and that gets by, and that one goes into left field. That's another base hit. So 2 consecutive singles to start off the inning as Cohen reaches, and now up is going to be the catcher, Jess Saravillo, in the number 9 spot. Big chance for her to get a run home. It's the first 2 on and nobody out. First pitch. In there for a strike. 0-1 to Saravillo. And she bunts, and that one goes foul. Count now 0-2. Oh, 2 pitch. That one hit in the air. That's going to go foul. Oh, 2 pitch. It's outside. Runners thought about going, but now go back. 1-2. Swung on and missed, and Saravillo down on strikes. So that's the first out of the inning. And now we're back to the top of the order here with Michelle Topaltsis, the second baseman. And the first pitch is in for a strike, 0-1. Needs a big hit here as Topaltsis lines it foul towards right. Very windy day out here today. And Topaltsis gets time. And that one's way high. As that one missed. Count now at 2-2, I believe. That one's also outside. Now the count is full. Got that bat here by Topaltsis. And that one is also cut and lined behind the screen. As the wind really picking up right now by our booth. And that's lined right back at the pitcher. They will get one more out at first. And that is another inning-ending double play for Ballston Spa, and that will do it for the bottom of the third. So, no runs, 2 hits, no errors, 1 left on, and we will go to the top of the 4th inning with Ballston Spa still holding on to a 2-0 lead. Welcome everybody to the top of the fourth inning here in Gilderland as the first pitch from Melissa Berg is lined into right field for a base hit from the pitcher Lauren Kirsch. And she is on to start the fourth inning. All it took was one pitch, and Boston Spa has a runner on to start. Fifth hit allowed today by Berg. And now up is Paige Davis, the third baseman. Slow pitch there. That one is in for a ball, 1-0. As that one is fouled back by Davis. Current temperature at game time is 56 degrees. Currently feels like 53 degrees. With winds of over 10 miles an hour, I believe. 13 miles an hour. There's the pitch. It's a ground ball to short. Throw on to second. And they get the out at second. So that's the first out of the inning, but Davis reaches at first. Now up is McMahon back at the top. Or my bad. No, it's Surikowski. My bad. And Surikowski is 0 for 1 on the day with a strikeout in her first at bat. And a line drive. That's a base hit in the left field. So Surikowski with her first hit of the day. And Kirsch is also on at second. Now up is Allison Scambatti. Also 0 for 1 so far on the day. Coming in. So one out here in the top of the fourth. Here's the pitch. And it's bunted right in front of Berg. She'll go to first, get the out there, but the runners move up. Now Berg has to deal with runners at second and third. With 2 out and Caitlin Hilko, the right fielder, coming up for Boston Spa, already with a hit and a run scored today. Here's the pitch. That one's grounded to third. Throw on to first is in time. And the Lady Dutch get out of a jam. Leave 2 runners on at second and third. And will be coming up trying to get on the board with Boston Spa leading 2-0. Welcome everybody to the bottom of the fourth inning here in Guilderland. As leading off the inning for the Lady Dutch is the third baseman, Ashley Sheen. And she takes that pitch upstairs from Lauren Kirsch. Here's the pitch. Upstairs again. Count now 3-0. And that's in there for a strike. So no 4-pitch walk for Sheen. Count now 3-1. There's a 3-1 pitch. Lined right back at the mound. Picked up at second. Throw to first base. Not in time. And Sheen legs out an infield single to start the inning. And now up is the pitcher, Alyssa Berg. Currently 0 for 1 on the day. And she lines one off the glove and into center field for another base hit. So 2 hits to start off the fourth inning for the Lady Dutch. Berg lined one right off the glove of the second baseman, Scambatti. Now up is Riley Sullivan, the first baseman. Struck out in her first at-bat of the day. Now Alyssa Berg being pulled out of the game here. Now in at first base, pinch running for her is number 2, Alyssa Smith. And now Kirsch will have a little conference there with the catcher, Style. And Sullivan will dig back in. Here's the pitch. Sullivan squares the bunt, but misses, and now the runners thought about going, but they hold back. Count 0-2. 0-2 pitch. High fly ball. That one's going to go way foul. Count remains 0-2 to Riley Sullivan. Here it is. That one is on the outside corner. Just missed, though. 1-2 now the count. Wynn once again picking up back here. 1-2. Outside again. Now 2-2. Two-two pitch. And it's grounded to second. Throw on to second is in time. That's the first out, but Sullivan reaches. And moving to third is Sheen. Now up is Lauren Paul. Paul had a 10-pitch at-bat in her first at-bat before lining a single. And now she finds herself in a spot with runners on the corners and 1 out. Hoping to get the first run on the board for the Lady Dutch. And the first pitch is in for a strike from Kirsch. Count 0-1. 0-1 pitch. Upstairs. As Style thought about throwing it back, but getting back to first in time was Sullivan. And now it's popped back behind the screen, goes foul. Pitch almost was on the outside corner, but just barely missed to Paul. Count 2-2. And Paul strikes out. And that is the second out of the inning. So Paul's retired, and now Kendall Rafferty will come up. And that first pitch is outside for a ball, 1-0. Rafferty 0 for 1 so far today for lining into a double play earlier in the game. That one is also in for a strike. Count 1-1. One pitch to Rafferty is hit high in the air to left, and that ball is gone. A home run for Kendall Rafferty, and the Lady Dutch tied the game. What a hit there for Kendall Rafferty. I'm sorry, it was a 3-run home run, and the Lady Dutch now go in the lead 3-2. That was blasted out into left field, and the Lady Dutch suddenly take a 3-2 lead. And now digging in is Anna Ciccarelli. And that is in for a strike, 0-1. And that one is outside for a ball, 1-1. One pitch, hit on the ground to short. Throw on to first is in time to get Ciccarelli, and that will end the inning. But the Lady Dutch get a big 3-run home run from Kendall Rafferty to take a 3-2 lead heading into the top of the 5th. Welcome to the top of the 5th here in Göttingen. The Lady Dutch just came out on top in the 4th inning with a 3-run home run by Kendall Rafferty. Melissa Berg back out there for her 5th inning of work, facing off against Megan McMahon, the leadoff hitter for Boston Spa. McMahon 1 for 2 today with a run scored and an RBI triple. And she grounds one off of third baseman there, Ashley Sheen. So McMahon will reach on an error. not a good start for the Lady Dutch in this inning, but now up is Julia Russell. And she squared the bunt but missed, so the count 0-1. Squares the bunt again. This time it is a fair ball, and they will not get the out at first as it goes off the glove. At first, but I don't think they were going to get the out there anyway. As McMahon went to third on that play. Now there's going to be a conference at the mound. Is a tough start to this inning for sure, with an error at third and then Russell reaching on that bunt. So Berg will stay in. And now she will be facing Anna Gold, the shortstop. As they put McMahon back at second there. And that one's chopped on the ground but hit foul. So the two runners on at second and third. So there was a difference there. And that one is upstairs for a ball. It's a pitch. That one's fouled off the leg of Gold. Here's the pitch. That's outside again. Very sure the count is full now. Here it is. And that's hit foul once again. Good at bat here by Gold. It's a very tight spot here for the Lady Dutch. Two runners on, in scoring position, nobody out. And that one is lined foul once again. And that one is lined into left field. That's going to get down for a base hit. 2 runs are going to score, and Ballston Spa is back on top. They lead 4-3. A 2-run double by Anna Gold, her first hit of the day, and she's able to drive in 2. And Ballston Spa is up by 1. Now up is Angelina Style, the catcher. first pitch, I believe, was a ball, 1-0. Is ripped foul down the left field line. Count 1-1. One pitch, swung on and missed. Big swing and a miss, in fact. Count now 1-2. Here's the pitch. Outside. Count now 2-2 to Style. They check on Gold there at second. And that's blooped outside. Count is now full at 3-2. 3-2 pitch is hit high in the air to center. Back at the wall. That ball is gone. A 2-run home run for Angelina Style. And Ballston Spa is now on top by 3. It's 6-3. She's mobbed by her teammates at home plate. A big shot there by Style. Now we're having a little meeting at the mound. I think that might be it for Alyssa Berg. As 4 runs have been scored in the inning, and there's still nobody out. Now they're just going to stay in for now. As so far 4 runs in the inning with nobody out yet. As Style hit the home run. It's now back up to the pitcher, Lauren Kirsch, as the first pitch is off the glove of Jess Saravillo. And the count is 1-0. Here's the 1-0, and that is in there for a strike. Count 1-1. And that one is chopped slowly, but it will go foul, so count 1-2 to Kirsch. One-two pitch coming. And that is popped in the air at second. And the catch is made, and that is the first out of the inning as Topaltsis puts it away. Now up is Caitlin Hilko. That one is in for a ball, 1-0. My bad, it's Paige Davis up at the plate. And now that one is popped in the air. And making the catch is Saravillo for the second out. Now have Caroline Sorokoski up. 1 for 2 on the day with a strikeout. That pitch is in for a ball. The next offering. That's in for a strike. Count is now at 2-1. 2-1 pitch. In the dirt, fouled back. Count now 2-2. Two-two pitch. Swung on and missed. And Sorokoski down on strikes, but Boston Spa scores 4 runs in the inning, 2 on a double and 2 on a home run. They have a 6-3 lead going into the bottom of the 5th. Welcome, everybody, to the bottom of the 5th inning here in Guilderland. The Boston Spa guys have a 6-3 lead over the Lady Dutch. As starting off the inning for the Lady Dutch is the shortstop, Colette Cohen. As she swings and misses at that pitch. For 1 on the day is Cohen as she hits that one in the air. And a big collision right near the foul line. There's a couple players down there. And that is Gold and can't quite pick up the number. The other player, they both seem to be okay though, so that's a good sign. The other player is number 19, I believe that's Isabella Morrow. Both players are okay. That gets some round of applause over in left field. So Cohen is on at second with a base hit. So now Rachel Lennon will come up. And this will be her first at-bat of the day. She's hitting for Jess Saravillo. Here's the first pitch. And she swings and misses at the first. Count now 0-1 to Lennon. And that one is ticked. Lennon appears a little hurt here. They might have hurt her right hand on the swing. They're calling for trainer to come out. And Lennon is in some pain down there by home plate. And she's going to come out of the game here. I don't know if that foul ball got any part of her hand. But Lennon is coming out of the game now. So Alyssa Smith is at the batter's box. It looks like she's going to hit for her, but because that was only the second strike of the at-bat. But she fouled off. So Lennon's out of the game because of that injury. So now it looks like Smith will be doing the rest of the at-bat for Lennon. And she comes in with an 0-2 count on her. And that's on the near the outside corner. Count now 1-2. That pitch is up high. Count now 2-2. Smith takes 2 straight balls there. After 2 strikes to Lennon. Now that's on the outside corner. Count now 3-2. Actually, no, that was a strike 3. My bad. So Smith down on strikes. And now we're back to the top of the order here with Michelle Topaltzis. And she swings and misses at the first pitch as Cohen thought about going, but now goes back. Count 0-1 to Topaltzis. 0-1 pitch. That one is outside, 1-1. One pitch. In there for a strike, and now count 1-2. 1-2, that's high, 2-2. Two pitch is hit foul near the Boston Spa dugout. Two. That's in the dirt. And Cohen stops midway between second and third. She'll stay at second. Count full, 3-2. Here's the pitch. And it's fought off and hit foul again. Count remains full, 3-2. Chatter growing loud in the dugout as Topaltzis hits it in the air to center. And that's the second out of the inning. Cohen stays put at second. So now that'll bring up Ashley Sheen. the chatter growing loud near the dugout as the first pitch is taken for a ball, 1-0. Pitch. That one is in the dirt. 2-0. 2-0 pitch. And that's fouled off the leg of Sheen. Count now 2-1. 2-1. That almost hit the leg of Sheen, but it's inside. 3-1. 2 outs here in the bottom of the fifth. Runner on second. And that's in there for strike 2. Sheen didn't seem to like that one very much. 3-2. Fouled back to the screen. 3-2 pitch. And it's lined into left field. That's a base hit. Cohen goes to third, and it's a single for Ashley Sheen. It's her second hit of the day. And now they'll bring up Alyssa Berg once again. Berg is 1 for 2 on the day. So far, the big chance to bring a run home here. And that's in the dirt. Good play to stop it. By the catcher Style. So 1-0 pitch. That is in for a ball. 2-0. As Sheen moves to second on indifference. And that's hit foul down the left field line. Count now 2-1 to Berg. Two and one. Berg hits it on the ground to third. Throw on to first is in time, and that will do it for the bottom of the fifth. So the Lady Dutch strand 2. Leave them on the corners, and we will head to the top of the sixth inning with Ballston Spa still leading 6-3. Welcome back, everybody. It's the top of the sixth inning here in Göttingen. Ballston Spa is up 6-3 as Allison Scambatti is leading off the inning, and she takes the first pitch from Alyssa Berg for a strike. Count 0-1. Next pitch is off the glove of Saravillo. And in the dirt, count now 1-1. And that's lined into right field. That's a base hit. And Scambatti leads off the inning with a single. That's the 10th hit of the day for Boston Spa. And now I'll bring up Caitlin Hilko, the right fielder, for her third at-bat of the day. She squares to bunt, gets it down, but it rolls foul. So count will be 0-1. Hilko 1 for 2 on the day with a run scored. Pitch, and that one's lined into left field. That one's going to go into the gap in left center. Scambatti will stop at third as it's bobbled a little bit by Colette Cohen. So a double for Caitlin Hilko. 2 straight hits to start off the inning for Boston Spa. So now we're back to the top of the order again, and this time Megan McMahon will come up. And the first pitch is upstairs for a ball, 1-0. McMahon so far today, 1 for 3 with 2 runs scored and an RBI. And that's in for a strike, count 1-1. And that one's popped in the air behind home plate, and it will drop foul. Count now 1-2 to McMahon. One-two pitch. And that's lined over the glove of Berg and into center field for another base hit. A runner scores. Second run comes to the plate, and it scores as well. And McMahon goes to second as 2 runs score. And Boston Spa is up now 8-3. So now it's a 5-run lead for Boston Spa. Nobody out here in the top of the 6th. As Julia Russell, the left fielder, now digs in. Russell is 2 for 3 today with an RBI and a run scored. And that one is almost at the knees. She came inside, and it's called for a ball, obviously. And that one's on the ground past the glove of Berg, and that's another base hit in the center field. Throw comes to the plate, and that one goes away from Saravillo, but McMahon will stop at third. So Russell with a 3-hit game. And that will now bring up Anna Gold, the shortstop for Boston Spa. One for 3 on the day, 2 RBIs and a run scored as she calls time. And that one is way up high from Berg as count starts off at 1-0. Another ball, 2-0. 2-0 pitch is also outside. Count now 3-0. And that's on the ground to short. Picked up, throw to third. And she's safe at third. So now everybody is safe. And now Ashley Sheen is kneeling down at third base. And she may be hurt as well. So another run scored on the play. So Boston Spa now has a 9-3 lead. As Russell was coming in hard at third base, so she collided with Ashley Sheen. She appears to be okay for the most part, though. So she's going to remain in the game for now. So now that'll bring up Angelina Style, I believe, now. And that first pitch is in for a strike. Count 0-1. Style hit a home run her last plate appearance. And Style with a line drive into left field. And that's going to fall for another base hit, and another run will score. And there's still nobody out here in the sixth, and Boston Spa has a 10-3 lead. And that is going to be it for Alyssa Berg on the day. So 10 runs crossed the plate. 9 of them were earned because one of the plays was an error. So 5 1/3 innings because there was an out on the play. 14 hits allowed, 10 runs, 9 of them earned, and 3 strikeouts. Nobody walked. So now Michelle Topaltsis will come in to pitch from second base. So next batter up is going to be Lauren Kirsch, the pitcher. And Kirsch is 2 for 3 so far today. So Alyssa Berg will now be at second base. Her and Topaltsis switch positions. And Lauren Kirsch will dig in for her fourth at-bat of the day. And now Berg is coming out. As the first pitch is lined into right field for another base hit. So the first pitch from Topaltsis lined into right field. And another base hit for Kirsch. And that one skips away from Saravillo, goes to the backstop, and another run will score. And now Boston Spa leads 11-3. The first pitch to Davis got away. And that one almost hit Davis. So now count 2-2. Or 2-0, my bad. Now that pitch is outside. Count now 3-0. And that's inside, ball 4. And Davis moves to first. As now pinch running for Lauren Kirsch's number 10, Taylor Russell. And now at the plate for Boston Spa is Caroline Sorokowski. And that pitch is outside from Topaltsis. So now count 2-0. And got a little bit of rain coming down here as that pitch is fouled away. And that's in for a strike. That one's up high, 3-1. Swung on and missed, and Sorokowski down on strike, second out of the 6th. So now up is Scambatti, and the first pitch is taken inside for a ball, 1-0. Next pitch is a strike. That one just missed inside. 2-1. Now 2-2. And it's popped up in the air. Center field, and the catch is made, and that will finally end off the top of the sixth, but Ballston Spa scores a lot of runs in the top of the sixth. They take an 11-3 lead. We'll see in a moment as the rain continues to come down here in Gilderland. Actually, I think that's going to do it for the GHS Media broadcast. So we are going to be done here. Ballston Spa leads 11-3. So we will not be doing the bottom of the sixth or the seventh inning. So this is going to be it for us. Thank you very much for tuning in. I'm Sean Cunningham. We will see you all in the next media broadcast. Take care.